So welcome to a new GameStop episode. And before...
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder. Un forastero.
Puedes correr, pero no. ¡Ahí está! ¡Te voy a... ¿Pero qué coño!
Fantasy Star 4 soundtrack. Right here. Great looking stuff. So incredible. And I know a lot of people come to me and they say, why do you want the soundtrack? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And you know what it is? Look at this. This is the year 2023, and I have soundtracks to some of my favorite old games. I know, with Fantasy Star 3 here, I talked about music not being so hard and being a bit of a disappointment. Personally, it is still part of my top and I have soft spots for it, even though I personally don't love the game by any stretch of the imagination. But I wanted to get these 4 games out kind of like this game. They're like, it was okay. And Kim's opinion to me matters because she's not doing it to review the game or anything like that. She gave some first thoughts, but after the first thoughts, she kept continuing to play the game and finish it. And she said, yeah, I had a really fun time with it. And, if you like Dragon Quest games, I think you'll like it. There's a lot to like here in the sense that there's monsters, Dragon Quest games. In fact, music is back, and creates for a very charming experience. Like Dragon Quest games, pick it up. Now, this next game arrived, and I gotta say, I'm very excited to try it out. And it's a part of the series of these games over the years. And what I'm loving about this is my platinum game with a soundtrack by Kjeldgaard-Christiansen. That is a legendary combination in a shooter. So when I heard about this game to begin with, I'm like, yeah, I'm in. I'm absolutely in. It's one of the games after this episode I'm going to throw in and play because I'm so curious about it. Just to hear the soundtrack alone, but to know by platinum. So platinum to me is a bit of a gold standard. I really enjoy platinum games. So for them to do a shooter, it's fascinating, especially at the series, to see what they do with it. I don't know. What do you guys think of this game? Have you picked it up? That's one thing I want to know. I never asked myself, is there a lot of shooter fans on the channel? I know there's a lot of today. Is there any shooter fans, on the channel? Are you excited about stuff like that? I love shooters. I don't think I love them as much as I would like, but definitely some stuff. I'm looking forward to picking it up. Okay, I got this in the discount bin, and I had to pick it up because any game I really pick it up because I like games I really are games that I'm gonna like. This is one game that I really, really enjoyed, and that was Days Gone. And I think it really went by a lot of people's radar, but a lot of people played it really, really enjoyed it. And I got a cool story about this game. It's kind of interesting. 3 years ago when I was dealing with my sickness, with my lungs and my diaphragm, nothing was working correctly, and it was a very bad time for me. But I was going to the hospital and having all these checks done, stuff like that, where two of the ladies in the kind of like the respiratory clinic on the hospital were running all these tests on me. But when I first got there, I'm sitting there and they're asking me a bunch of questions and things like that. And they said to me, oh, your voice sounds very familiar. And I'm like, oh. And it's so funny. I know people believe this, but I always get a little bit shy when anybody kind of recognizes me. And I'm thinking, do they recognize me from the show? I'm like, I guess well, I had this kind of show on YouTube, kind of reviewing. And the woman was just like, oh my God, she said, yes, me and my boyfriend watched your episode on Days Gone, and we bought it because of you, and we love the game. We absolutely love the game. And I was really sick at that time, but it made me so overjoyed to hear that. I was like, that was cool. I mean, because I really enjoyed the game, and I did my review on it. The review kind of blew up in size, but it was nice to talk to, tangible people who were really there that watched the review and went and bought the game because of the review, and they really liked it too. So we had a lot of comments that afternoon talking, and then the other girl was like, yeah, I recognize you from YouTube as well, and I was like, what a small world this is. It's really, really ridiculous. So it's kind of nice to have a little bonding moment. This is Days Gone. I'm really happy to pick up my copy here. I don't think we'll ever get any more Days Gone. It's maybe Days Gone again. And one more cool thing here, I know Milestone. This is the collection right here. I'll kind of put it up this way. And that would be the collection edition right here. So many different things in here. So one of the reasons why I was interested in the Taito Milestone collection is because it came with the Ninja Warriors. I bought the
Already.
to get that. Now,
Someone
this
has
is a
shown
very
up their
special
neighbors.
one, and it's in the best condition. But I still grabbed it because I think it's pretty good. It holds up very well. There's a few pages that are coming out, and it's not ideal, but it's still together. And that is the Legend of Zelda Strategy Guide. I'm thrilled to get anything from that time.
Old
You know,
photos.
like that's even further back than the N64, and another special game for me. Up there as one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. Like so many of you who played Zelda over the years, who started back then. Link to the Past has a magic to it that is something else. So I was very thrilled to get the strategy guys, and yeah, you know what? I'm kind of like going on a little bit of a trip down memory lane with them. Now, there's a couple more items to go, and this is one that I would really like to talk about for a brief moment, and that is the Royal Space Force. I finally picked up the 4K Blu-ray on it, and what is this? A lot of people will say, what is Royal Space Force? Where it's up there, it's one of my favorite all-time anime films ever. It is. Back to the movie. There's Luke Bonnie out Royal Space Force. I adore this movie. I first saw it in 1988. I came home from school. There was a beta tape sent to me from the Anime Club in Victoria, an island just off Vancouver. That's how you got anime back then. You didn't download it. Somebody sent you a physical tape. You sent them a physical tape. They would tape it for you. I'd send it back to you. You'd wait 3 months for it, if you would get it at all. And I remember this tape sitting in the mailbox, and I was like, oh, what's this? You know, and I opened it up, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Royal Space Force. I'm like, this is crazy. So my sister, I think, had the only VCR in her room at that time. So I went in there, closed all the blinds, I put the tape in, and I laid down on the bed, and I just sat there. And this is the thing, watching anime back then, which is so ridiculously crazy. I watched the whole movie. It's 2+ hours long. No subtitles. It had no subtitles. Tracking wasn't perfect. But I sat there and I was mesmerized by this movie. And it's funny, I watched the movie with my friend Andrew about 5 years ago. And I'm still blown away. And I want to say, unlike a lot of movies, this really looks that much better. You have my seal of approval on this. Because I showed my friend Andrew. I'm like, look how this looks. You can't believe this was made in 1987, the movie. It looks so phenomenal. So little dirt on the screen. So vibrant. So worthy of the 4K. It's worthy of it. I'm telling you, if you're a big anime fan from back in the day, get this movie. I don't care how you get it. You do whatever you got to do to get it. But watch it. Please watch it at least once. At least once. And I'll say this. It's not a movie for everybody. Because it's long. It takes time. Nowadays, you just have fast explosions in anime and a lot of stuff going on. This movie takes its time, and it's a slow burn, but it's methodically brilliant in its design and the look of the world and the attention to detail is second to none. They've created a world that's very much like Earth, but it's totally different. So you feel at home, but you feel you're not at home. It feels like it's an alien world, but it's not an alien world. It feels very human. And it's the story of the first man into space on this particular planet. That's the story. And I think what's fascinating about it is that it's about a flawed hero. This guy is not the greatest guy. And I'm not going to say anything. He's not a great guy. And it's almost such a human story, Royal Space Force, that it's incredible. I could sit and talk for about 2.5 hours alone on this movie. I could just talk from the beginning to the end about every detail of it. I've seen it so many times. And so sorry, I got to the end of the episode pretty much, and I really wanted to talk about Royal Space Force because it's so underappreciated. And it's one of those ones that I feel not a lot of people have even seen. And it's one of those ones I think should be seen by anybody who's an anime fan. It's a brilliant work. And you'll never see a movie like this again. And when this movie was originally produced, they were getting money for it. It had a bigger budget than Batman 1989. I decided to still come out. More money. And I had never seen till today a more original film than Boyle's Face. And my recommendation, I just Memorial Launch it. I spent a pretty penny to get it, but because I was too fan. It's not just a film that was just like a throwaway film. No, it was a cool anime film. This movie changed my perception of anime and film in general for years to come. You know, I mean, in my life, it was Star Wars, it was Galaxy Express, Triple Nine, it was Robotech back then, and then there was World of Beast. And those movies, they, unfortunately, who I am today, I'm not job stuff, and I'm still a nut job with this movie. Still make recommendations. Okay, we can end up on the thing. I see Eva. She's with the golden ball right here. And what's kind of interesting about this book is there's many different adventures in it. They're kind of all like from breaking your place to feeling a thing. And what I like about it is you can take any of these individual adventures and put them in your own game. And that's what I like about it. Because I gotta talk about this as well. We did something a couple weeks back that was truly legendary, and that was we got the gang back together. The old gang, the original gang from 1988. I got them back, both of them. Look at that fun. We get potatoes, but we got Bob and Bob's brother play Dungeons and Dragons together for the first time in 34 years. They never played each other. At my table was the first time they played together. And it was pretty glorious, I have to say. And my friend Ed was there, he was part of that original group from back in 88. And then we brought our friend Aaron Alvin. He was also part of that group back then. And it was just probably shy of a couple of other people that we would have had a big set. But it's so hard, it was all over the country now and all that. So we got together, we played D&D all night long. And man, being a young guy, when none of us, all of us are married now, and have kids, all of us. So back then, none of us were really like 20 years old and played D&D, hang out, playing video games all day, having that lifestyle. I didn't kind of have all those guys back on the table, and we had great times, great adventures. It was awesome. My adventures are still taking place in Salt Marsh. I'm still building on the lore of Salt Marsh and all that. And that's what's really cool about like this book. The way I'm looking at it, I can take any of the adventures in here, I just throw them into my game. And that's what I really like picking up stuff and popping it in, because I've always designed my world that I know well. So just being up again, remember like that. But we had a great time. We finished that game around 12:30 at night. We started like 7 o'clock, and it was so great. People ask me, what are you recording? Because it's for me. The one thing, I've done a lot of things with camera, but the one thing that's a special little moment that I would have for myself and my friends. We keep it around the table, and we love it. It's a great time. And it was nice to sit and all sit around that table and talk like 2 in the morning, about good old days and stuff like that. And I don't know if we'll ever get a meeting like that again, getting everybody back. Because my friend Andy's up in California and all that. It's difficult with everybody's families, getting them together on a Friday night. It's difficult when you get older. It is. And what's so crazy is 3 of us are all on our road to 50. Well, 49. We're all sitting around playing D&D, and I was like, you know what? this makes me happy because I remember seeing it at 14 years old, and here we are at 49 years old, and we're still pretty much the same, playing Dungeons and Dragons. The game has remained, our ages change and all that, but really good times, and it goes to show me how much I've enjoyed Dungeons and Dragons over the years, and it's the game that keeps on giving. It does, and I'm going back to play back with Kim again to finish off her adventures as well. A lot of fun to be had there. So, guys, let me know what you picked up in the way of new game stuff. Let me know down below. So, anyway, guys, till next time.
The blood has accepted the gift. Gift? My blood?
Rooster Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
So welcome to a new Game Stuff episode. And when this airs, which will be on a Sunday, it's just a couple of days after my 49th birthday. I can't believe it either. It's just like, I can't believe it. It's crazy. Next year, I'm going to do an episode, The 50-Year-Old Gamer. I'm going to be there. And what's so amazing is I've been doing these episodes now for 15 years come this March. 15 years doing this show. And I want to say one thing before I get into the new game stuff is that my enthusiasm on my first day, my enthusiasm on my 15th year, absolutely the same. In fact, I enjoy video games even more now than I did back then. I think because I was a smoker back then. And now I'm just loving video games even more. And I really enjoy doing these episodes, or I wouldn't do them. And I'm so thankful for you that 15 years later, you're still watching. It's absolutely amazing. And I will ask you guys, what's some new things that you picked up recently? Some new video games, some new merch? Let me know down below. Got some fun things to get through here. That is for sure. And we're going to start off going back old school. Yes, back to the Genesis, back to the Mega Drive. I just picked this up from my local video game store, Press Start, and I traded some things in. I got a bit of a deal on this, and that's the thing, because this is Grind Stormer, a great shooter on the Genesis. And I've mentioned in the past here, I've recently been getting into Genesis shooters, shmups, if you want to call them that, again. And it's one of those things, I'm not really a retro collector anymore. I've basically got every video game that I've ever kind of wanted. But for some reason, all of a sudden, I'm going back to my early days on the Genesis and some of the fun that I had there. And this is one game that I always absolutely wanted. And let's just say something here. Grind Stormer. They don't make names like that anymore, do they? For shoot 'em ups. I mean, just ridiculous some of the names they came up with back then. And very thrilled to get this. It's up there with Truxton for me and all the great Genesis shooters. But yeah, I've been getting into Genesis shooters lately. Very unusual. Okay, Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. No. I didn't just buy this game. I've always had this game since it came out. But guess what? Something really strange happened. And I've looked everywhere. I think I mentioned this game before. One day, a couple of years ago, I went to open it up, and the game was missing. Yeah, the game was missing. And I was heartbroken because I loved this game so much on the GameCube. It's one of those games that I think back to with a lot of fond memories. And the game wasn't there. So I was really gutted. So when I was in press start, I noticed that they had a Paper Mario game there, and I'm like, oh my god, you have the game? And they're like, yeah, but we don't have the manual, we don't have this. And I'm like, can I buy the game off you? And they're like, sure. And they gave me a great deal as well, and they fucked it all up for me right there. And so I was able to get back my original game. I don't know what happened. I mean, I've had people over here during the years. I'd hate to think that anybody would steal it. I've looked everywhere. Obviously, in the GameCube, it wasn't there. It was just one of those mysteries. One of those strange mysteries. Shining Force. I have a copy of Shining Force. No, I don't. That's also has gone missing over the years. I don't know what happened.